in Epic's battle to make all big tech companies a little bit better, Google must crack open Android for third-party stores. And this is because of the Epic Games lawsuit against Google. And so Google's Android App Store has been deemed an illegal monopoly, and that's going to have to change, which effectively opens up the Google Play Store to competition for at least 3 years. Also, the really interesting thing here is Google has to distribute rival third-party app stores within Google Play. So
Oh, interesting.
you don't even have to get F-Droid from its website, for example. You can get F-Droid theoretically from the Google Play Store, which actually could be really cool and like open up like the availability of these things a lot more. So here's kind of the full list. Google must stop requiring Google Play billing for apps distributed on the Google Play Store. Let Android developers tell users about other ways to pay from within the Play Store. Let Android devs link to ways to download their apps outside of the Play Store. And let Android developers set their own prices for apps irrespective of Play billing. Google also cannot share app revenue with any person or entity that distributes Android apps, offer developers money or perks to launch their apps on the Play Store, offer developers money or perks not to launch their apps on rival stores, and offer device markers or carriers or perks to pre-install the Play Store. There's a little bit more context here, but I'd say that's kind of the general story, which is that Google is now being forced to really open up to third-party app stores on Android. This is huge. And yeah, Tim Sweeney here from Epic is doing a lot of good stuff. I guess I'm curious why it was so much easier to get like a nice ruling for Google, whereas Apple has all this BS stuff that it seems like Apple's been able to finesse these lawsuits a little bit better than Google, because Apple's version of opening up the third-party app stores comes down to, we'll allow third-party app stores in these regions, and we're going to charge a tax to people outside of that, and we also won't let them list on the App Store itself, and all these really random restrictions that are clearly designed to disincentivize it completely. But this actually reads like a usable, solid thing to do.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It's very cool. The main thing I'm wondering about is, it was like a year or two ago, I think we talked about Google Play requiring developers to use like keys stored in the cloud rather than like locally signed keys for their app builds that are distributed on the Play Store, at least for new apps. And I wonder if that would prevent someone like F-Droid, for example, from distributing on the Play Store, and if they would have to change that policy at all. Because I don't think F-Droid would be open to like offloading their signing capabilities and distributing what's technically a different version of the app on the Play Store versus the rest of the F-Droid ecosystem. So I'm interested to see how that would work out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's really exciting stuff though. I'm excited to see that. And Android's always kind of like up and down. We've been seeing a lot of stories recently that might actually scare a lot of people from the platform because they seem very anti-custom ROM, anti-third-party app store, but that one is completely in the opposite direction. So
I almost wonder too if this will convince Google to maybe refocus more of their development efforts on like Android open source project code rather than like bundling everything with Google Play services, because they're not going to have like that stranglehold on the Android ecosystem anymore. Because that's been one of my biggest issues with Android for a long time, is that they've kind of shifted all of their development off of the open source project itself, and there aren't really good apps that are bundled. They don't even like develop the dialer and messenger app anymore. It's that crazy.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this Techlore clip. This is actually a highlight from our main channel, Techlore, where we talk about digital rights, privacy, security, and how you can have a better relationship with technology. So if you want the full-length experience, definitely check out our main channel, Techlore. We'll leave a link somewhere on the screen, wherever our editor puts it, and you can probably check it down in the description as well.